Welcome to Horror Madness with Dana and Deb. So, I was shamelessly trying to work for free for somebody, and found a random person on Facebook because that's what I'm doing currently is just trying to shamelessly work for free for people until I know more stuff or something. Anyway, so while attempting to do that, I talked to Joe. And Joe sent me his short film,
Nymphal.
Nymphal,
Yes.
that is currently in some film festivals and stuff. So it can't be played because that would mess up film festival stuff. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. You know, help me know if I can find somebody to work for free for until I learn stuff like that. But anyway, Joe sent me his short film. We were sent another short film before, like way too early. I don't even think we had done our first podcast yet.
We had just done it. It was while we were in Salem.
Oh, yeah.
So we had just done episode 1 and literally just published episode 2.
And we were not trying to ignore that man, that gentleman. We're on vacation when he sent it, and it got lost in the sauce. And I'm sorry.
Also, we watched it and
We'll get to him
we
eventually.
will do
Currently,
it.
we're talking about Joe
Pellegrino
Pellegrino.
and Nymphal.
So I'm not sure what all to say. I definitely don't want to spoil it. What I really want to do is do a deep dive into it when that's possible and do a breakdown.
Yes.
So I personally, so to be fair, I haven't really talked to Joe much about it or anything. I haven't talked to him about it really much more than him just sending it to me and, you know, him knowing that we're going to do it and stuff. So I don't know I don't know, there wasn't like a trailer for it or anything.
No.
So I don't know even what his intention is. He said, "Hey man, I got a horror movie that's in some film festivals right now. I would like you to watch it, and it would be great for you guys to talk about it." And I was like, "Absolutely, man. Let's do that."
Yes.
It is. That's where I'm going with it. I personally, I call it a slow burn mind fuck.
That it is.
I think that's like it might not be an official genre, but everyone, you know, Donnie Darko and stuff, like it's a genre.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little shorter than 20 minutes, I believe.
With credits, it's 22, so it's right at 20 minutes.
Right at about 20 minutes.
Right at 20 minutes.
A slow burn mindfuck, I think, is exactly the correct description for it.
Yeah, there is a lot. The opening shot is gorgeous. It is shot really well. The cinematography is done well. The scoring is done well.
The music, the
music
is great.
It really is.
The whole sound, all the sounds are mind-blowing.
Kate Ferenz does the music, and she's an indie artist. I had never heard of her, but I liked her voice, so I looked her up. She did a really great job.
The song really fits well with the movie, I think. You know,
yes.
It really kind of helps tell the story.
It does. It does. It is a good short. It is a good short, and the more you think about it and the more you watch it, the more you realize about it. And I think the more we talked about it amongst ourselves, we were like, oh.
Yeah, so the first time I watched it by myself. Like, as soon as he sent it to me, I watched it. And my first watching of it, I was just like, okay, well, that was beautiful. The music is great. And I was just like, I don't know if that made any sense at all.
It's very film festival.
And then we watched it again. And then we started talking about it. And I was like, oh, wait, no, this movie is actually like
pretty
crazy deep.
Yeah.
And the lack of information that the story provides actually leads to an infinite amount of
Great discussion.
speculation and
Yeah.
letting your own imagination. So I'm sure, and this is what I really want to do, especially after having seen it a few times. What I really want to do is once it's out and it's done with its little film festival circuit and everything, I'd like to talk to Joe about it and like actually like ask him questions and find out what his intent was for the film, because like I'm pretty sure there's a damn good explanation for everything.
Yeah, it was.
But it's also a beautiful thing to just be like, yeah, I don't know exactly what was going on, but it was something.
It was something.
It was
And
good.
like we said, it was really well done. There's not a bad shot in the movie. There's not a bad scene.
Yeah, it just
It is. It is really, really, really well done.
it is. It's just gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. There's no question
not a
about
lot
that.
of dialogue, which lends to the beauty of it. Like,
So, a thing I didn't tell you on purpose. So, it is absolutely nothing like this movie that I'm about to say. But I got some hardcore Greasy Strangler vibes. Some hardcore. It's not a
oh.
comedy. This movie's this film, this short isn't a comedy.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, there was some hardcore. The when he freaks out and there's a commercial
Yeah.
and everything, like I got like that. That was like I was like, oh man, this is really Greasy Strangler-esque, which is nothing but a compliment.
Yes, no, Greasy Strangler is one of my newfound favorite movies.
Yeah. Also, if you haven't seen, we will do that eventually. We haven't yet.
I want to do it real bad. But no, I can totally see
Yeah.
what you mean by that. The way it's shot.
Yeah, and you know,
There are things. Yes, it is Greasy Strangler.
the main character I don't think speaks. He's a very good actor.
He is. I don't think he seems to be mouthing a lot of words, but I don't think
Yeah, I
he
don't think he ever actually
vocalizes
says
at all
anything.
through the film. There's only a couple speaking lines. There's the landlord has speaking lines, and then the TV. It
And the
is
guys
all
in the truck behind them.
yeah. It is all done through acting, and
Yeah.
it's done well. Like the acting is very good.
Yeah, overall, I think in the film festival setting, in the film festival world, I don't think it will not be a semifinalist at the absolute worst in a bunch of things.
I have seen some movies
Yeah.
that are bad. This is not one of them. It was well shot and the music was well thought of. I don't know if anybody's noticed this. I don't know how many people listen to our podcast. I notice the music a lot. I am forever talking about the score and tension building within the music, and this film has it, and it's done well.
Yeah, it's probably a bit in the credits at least. I was really, really digging the score and the music and the sound effects and stuff.
Joe scored it.
Did he? Yeah.
He scored it, and then Kate Ferenz did that song.
Yeah,
that played through the whole movie or the whole short.
A couple of appearances by that great song.
Yeah, her voice is very Emil and the Sniffers-esque.
We love Emil and the Sniffers. So
I don't know if anybody's heard Emil and the Sniffers.
If you haven't, check them out. Yeah, they're great. We are super into them because of accidentally finding them live.
Yeah.
And being like, holy shit, what did we just watch? That was like one of the greatest live performances I've ever seen in my life.
I've been obsessed ever since. Yeah. But yeah, her voice is very Emil-esque. And no, it's very, very, very well done. And thank you, Joe, for sending it to us.
Yeah,
'Cause
thanks a lot. I feel privileged to have gotten to see that
Yeah.
short, and I'm extra glad that you even said that it's meant to be seen several times. And then I was like, I should watch it a couple more times real
Yeah.
quick. And I was like, you know what? No, yeah, you gotta watch this more than once.
Yes.
It might not
it
still.
is-
I don't think you can watch it enough times for it to make sense. But every time you watch it, you come up with new theories and new possibilities about what could really be going on.
So
And
watch it with a buddy and talk to them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I
like
think
watch
that's
it with someone
yeah.
and talk to them about what they thought. Because I think we talked about it after, and
Yeah, that made it infinitely better talking to someone about it. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so we wanted to get on here. We wanted to do a little short about that, and just send that out to the world.
Yes.